Well, look what's back on the menu, boys. We're back playing Medieval 2 Total War. This is vanilla. No mods, just good old fun. So yeah, this is really cool. It's a fort battle, a 2 versus 1, but it's not what you think. The 1 is actually on the attack. The 2 is on defense. So I assume they just had less money. But the balance of power is pretty even. I would say it's slightly in favor of the attackers, which I think is fair for a fort. But yeah, we've got a late period battle here, guys. Explosive artillery shots there, which look awesome, right into these dismounted conquistadors, which are some of the finest infantry you can bring to the battlefield. Anyways, England and Spain are teaming up against France. France is on the attack. And France has a lot of money. He is bringing a ton of chivalric knights. He's got 2 units pushing up the ram. You know, when the unit pushing up the ram is a very expensive unit, you know that's all they're bringing, right? Because usually you send up like the crap tier units to push up the ram because they get hit by archers and stuff. But this is like all he has. Tons and tons of chivalric knights. He also has the Scots Guard. You know, the Scots always finding opportunity to slaughter the English. And then we have the Aventurier, which is a crossbow unit. And here we go, a clash of infantry already. And we have some dismounted English knights holding the defense, at least initially. Because the English are like, oh, we've got these French bastards. And they're going to go ahead and charge in. Now we've got a ram bringing down the walls. And then the ram has brought down the gate. So they're going to go ahead and charge in to the gate as well. And this is a full-on assault. Now, this is not promising for the defenders. They've bottled up. They've brought a lot of units in one spot, more than there needs to be. Just because it's why this is so bad is because the troops in the back are getting tired doing nothing. You know, you want to just make it so most of the soldiers are engaged who are defending because they're using their fatigue, you know, or they're not getting fatigued without actually doing something. Where these troops in the back are certainly getting tired, even though they're not really fighting anyone. So that's something to look out for. Oh no, some friendly fire. That's how you create some morale loss. We got, oh, look at this fight right here. We've got arrows flying overhead, the infantry streaming in, the blue clashing with the red. It truly is a great rivalry. Truly is. The Scots Guard are doing the best they can to soften the numbers from a distance. And the cannons, let's not forget about the cannons. We've got more, look at this, he's got pikes. Interesting that he did not use the pikes right away. Maybe he was worried about the enemy bows or something of that nature, but now it looks like he's pushing them up because Spain has, actually England and Spain, both factions, have pushed out Cav outside. So I'm thinking what they're going to do is most likely run around and get behind the enemy French infantry. But yeah, this is definitely, ooh. Yeah, more walls are falling. That's good. That's good. So yeah, more and more infantry charging in, more French knights. This is really good. This is always a good tactic. When the fight begins, the actual brawling in the streets, wait to destroy every wall, because now look at this. A wall has been destroyed, and now he's going to be able to get behind the English position, or at least the flank of the English position. Now he's going to gleefully meet these conquistadors. That is going to be a challenging fight indeed. Conquistadors are probably the best infantry in the game, just based on like how versatile they are, their morale, just they're really good. They're really, really good. Now we've got some reserves back here, and I'm looking. Oh yeah, they still have a ton of dismounted chivalric knights. They've got Cav. He probably should use his general defensively, along with the gendarmes. He should probably use all these guys defensively. to kind of hold back the English and Spanish cav. I almost said Scottish cav, but no, Spanish. England and Spain. Yeah, so no surprise here. The dismounted chivalric knights are slaughtering the English knights, and it's not because they're better per se, it's because of the two-handed glitch. Essentially what happens here is that the sword and shield, they attack faster and interrupt. See that little interruption there? They just constantly interrupt their counterattack. So it creates an imbalance where the knights can't really pull off an attack because they're just constantly being interrupted. So that's why when you get the English knights, they're good anti-cav. They're a good shock infantry, like flanking. But I would not use them to hold a front line because they will lose. Oh, and the cannons! The fierce cannons! Oh, man, ripping through this infantry. Defenders still have a lot of infantry. A lot of archers dead to enemy archers or the attacking archers. That's the bad thing about a fort, is that it's so clumped up in here. You know, it's so clumped up, it can be easy to lose men. Oh, what's this? What's this? Spain's getting freaky. Getting freaky. Oh, they're going for the artillery. This is huge. Move this infantry right now. Oh, come on. What are you doing? They can save the crew if they, yeah, good move by them right there. That was good. That was good. I wish he moved his infantry forward a little bit faster, but what he did is he told the crew to drop the cannons and get out of there. But the crew needs to stay close by. And here comes another charge. Oh, he's charging cav into the pikes. He does get the pike formation a little jumbled up. It's not, there weren't in perfect, you know, pike phalanx formation. But he doesn't really pull off too many kills there, but that was definitely worth a shot, I think. Oh, look at this. There's a clearing out there, guys. There is certainly a clearing. The streets have almost been conquered by France. The French have pikemen charging in, but their pikes have been dropped. I'm not sure what he's trying to do there. He's got some chivalric knights. Like, I think at this point he's got to go all in. He's got to put his foot to the defenders' throats and just go all in and try to overwhelm these defenders. He could surround the conquistadors and break them, you know, using the, even though the conquistadors are better probably overall, use better tactics to overwhelm them, you know what I mean? And here we go. We got another chivalric knights unit with a ram. I love the delayed attack with these rams. That is awesome. We got more archers. Got some more dismounted chivalric knights sitting in reserve. Over here, there's a fight. I love this. It's a very dynamic battle. There's struggling going on everywhere on the perimeter, in the outside of the city, and the inside. Got the artillery back up and firing for France as well. I can hear it from here. The gendarmes. Les gendarmes. The men-at-arms. People of arms. There they go. They are... men of arms. Sorry, when I say people of arms, it sounds something else. Anyways, nice little charge there by the general's bodyguard. We got a little general v general. Is the French general in the mix? Yes, he is. There he is, fighting with his men. We love to see it. And they are doing a good job of zoning out this cav. This is such a fun battle. This is great. And here we go. Yeah, time to send in the reserves. Send everything you got. What do they got? Guns over here? The arquebusier? Arquebusier. Opening fire and trying to get some kills from afar. The cannons, honestly, if they lost the cannons here from that initial cav charge, I would say it's over. These cannons are so vital because they can rip holes in the defense. Just like that. Just like that. They can rip holes in the defense. And yeah, this is awesome.
We must help his men avenge him.
Awesome battle. Great fight. Look at the struggle here. And now Oh, they're still fighting for the streets. They've sent up the reinforcements. Both sides are starting to run out of reserves. This is a great tool for their defense, the English mortar. One has been destroyed. If I'm France, I would focus down my artillery and trying to take out this mortar. Maybe that's what he's doing. It's just he's missing and hitting. It's a good miss, right? Yeah. Okay, after that artillery hit, they're down to less than half of their forces. Here we go. Scotsguard now charging in. Scotsguard now charging in. Over on the flanks. Look at this. On the flanks, France is attacking. We got a fight over here that looks like it's going to...
Fight on.
Yeah, it's going to go in favor of France with the gendarmes and the general's bodyguard. And they're going to keep pushing. Whoa, how did this go down? What? Was that artillery? Artillery must have hit that. Now there's a back entrance. Whether that was intentional or not, I don't know. I don't think it was because he's got cannon damage over here to this wall as well. He can now use this, like, flank around. What are you doing? What are you doing? Get in there. Flanky panky, get in there. This is looking promising for France. It's just a matter if they actually attack appropriately here. If they attack with a flanking presence, if they try to overwhelm. See, they're pushing on multiple fronts. Get the Cav inside the city. There he goes. There he goes. He must have been trying to shoot this down. That must have been intentional because he has units ready to go. And this could be the pivotal play. This could be the critical tactic that will get him a victory, but it's a matter of how he executes it. And so far, I'm not impressed. He needs to go. He needs to attack. Now we got the general, the Spanish general involved. Oh, no. You got to silence that mortar.
They have lost half their men.
Look at a lone archer. That looked like he did that. You guys see that? It was like a lone arrow that was on fire and landed, and there's an explosion, but it was from the mortar. That was pretty cool. There it is. There we go. Here comes the push. This is so critical. Who's going to win it right here? The Cavs going in. They're going for... Oh, they have a Ribault? Whatever this thing is. They've got musketeers. Here comes the pikemen. More Cav going around this flank. I can't even talk. Battle's got me on the edge of my seat. But the Cav, this is good play. This is a great play. He's got to get behind these troops and break them. He's got to get a good charge off. What do we have over here? You got to go in. Got to go in. Send everybody in. This is do or die. Let's go ahead and zoom in on this mini map. Yeah, do or die right here. Another wall down. Another wall down. Get these pikemen in now. I like that he's attacking on multiple fronts. I don't like the fact that all these pikes... Is that the game? Like, is the game making them drop the pikes? Or is he just dropping the pikes? I don't get it. I feel like he could crush these guys. And there goes the French Cav. General's bodyguard in the thick of it, going after some archers. They're definitely going to do a number here. Why aren't they charging these men, though? I would have cycle charged this infantry on the street. Take them, you know, try to preserve your infantry. They're sallying out. We got retinue longbowmen out of ammo, sallying out and trying to take on these French Volgier, my bad. Volgier. I don't know how to pronounce it. Dismounted chivalric knights closing in on these Ogmavars, which is like a javelin type unit. I think France, if they can keep their units alive, what are they doing here? Why are they stationary? Why aren't they moving and attacking? What are you waiting for? This is the epic conclusion to this fight. So far, it's been a pretty good one. I like the French approach here. What the heck happened, man? These pikemen, you're gonna look at the stats. Hopefully we can, we might not be able to see the stats here, but these pikemen, I feel like, have been more or less a waste. They've not really used their pike formation, and yeah, it's been a mess. They've just been dying without killing. And where's the French general? No way. Please don't tell me the French general is dead. Did he take a breather? Maybe he stepped out. I don't know. But here comes the pikes again. Please keep them in pike formation. You're fighting the general. Just fight the general's bodyguard. This is huge. I mean, it's not that big of a deal because they are the defenders. And the defenders have infinite morale in the town center. But you could break the men holding this initial main gate. Or wall or whatever. Man, what a brawl. What a brawl this is. Oh, these conquistadors are going to be trouble in the long run. These men need to hurry up and win here so they can push. I don't know if they can push through here, but they should try. The arquebusiers still firing their guns. I guess. Is this the French general? He's still alive. Huzzah! He's down to 1 man in himself, so 2. But yeah, he should just keep them alive, honestly. Just keep them alive. We've got some retinue. Their backs are open to the Aventurier. So they're going to be able to fire in the backs there. Yeah, the biggest issue is these conquistadors. Oh, look at this. The men are pushing. The men are pushing. There we go. They're killing the general's bodyguard. The balance of power, guys, is dead even. The pikes, once again, have dropped their pikes.
Valiant hearts must be our walls now.
Another wall has fallen. It's not a big deal, though, at this point. I mean, there might as well be no walls. Man, what a struggle. There's the English general. Again, it's not devastating for the defenders to lose their generals. So the defenders have the luxury of being aggressive with their generals. Now, of course, you don't want to lose them because they're a good unit and they can rack up kills. So you want to try to keep them alive as long as possible. Oh, there goes the Aventurier. They're going to go fight in close combat now. Did they move the artillery? Oh, yeah, they moved one over here to try to get a better angle. The mortar is been trying to fire back at the culverin. And we've got the arquebusiers who are now whipped out their, looks like, what are those swords? Like the rapier or whatever. They've got the thin swords out. You know what I mean? They need to try to get behind these conquistadors. I mean, that is a major threat. Get behind the conquistadors. And slaughter these English. What's going on over here with the pikes? The pikes are dying. The pikes are dying. Oh, the guns still have ammo. They're going to sit back and fire. That's actually pretty good. If you can kill your enemy from afar, do it. Yeah, fire into the conquistadors. Get rid of the conquistadors. And it's causing these guys to break. Man, this is a close battle, guys. Who is going to take it? The French general, no! Keep him out of the fight. I get it. He's trying to flank around, but the French general's bloodied. He's tired. All it could take is one good hit, and it's over. Oh, now he lost his bodyguard. Get the French. If he loses his general here, it's over. If he loses his general here, it's over. Please get the man out of there. Get him out of there. Yes. Yes. Fly, you fool. Stay away from the fight. Damn. Uh-oh. What is happening here? Why is the English general over here? And can this guy pull it off? Can he kill the bodyguard? They're not really fighting back, so that's promising. That's fun. The Aventurier are running somewhere. They're winded. They still have the fight in them.
By St. George, our men have slain the enemy
Yeah, oh, he died.
Without him, his troops will lose
He died.
the will to fight.
Why did he charge his general? He should have just kept the general alive. I think that's game. That is probably game. It's so close that it's going to come down to a moment like that. And, yeah, these units, most likely, it's so close, guys. So close. Whoa, now he's bringing the cannon in. Look at, he's bringing the cannon. What is he doing with the cannon? I think he's going to rely on skirmish. Like his skirmish ability to win. Victory seems very possible for these dismounted conquistadors. What a great battle this has been, though. You know, the balance of power is in favor of the defenders, but guys, it's so late in the game that balance of power can mean nothing. If they can pull off a big break, if they can slaughter a bunch of the defenders with these guns, which they need to do. They've got the cannons up here. Like, this is a terrible angle, though. I don't think he needs to fire at this infantry. That's a better shot. And they're coming for you. And if you could break them, that would be huge. They're outside of the... I mean, are you hitting anything? No. You're not going to hit anything from that angle. Get these guns firing. The English are flanking outside. The British are coming. The British are coming. Look at the carpet of dead on the... This has been a bloody fight. You gotta love Medieval 2. You gotta love it. So we're now down to the wire, and as every second goes on, it feels less and less likely that the attackers are gonna win this one. Here comes the Spanish. And they're gonna charge these guns who honestly have not really been firing. And now they gotta switch their swords and take on conquistadors and armored swordsmen of England. Yeah, it's so over. Here comes pikemen. They're charging forward. Look at them. Hi! They're going in. The crew have dropped their artillery. I guess they're out of ammo. There we go. Get those pikes killing. Look at, they just dropped the pikes, man. You got to run them, and then when you're close to the front line, tell them to bring out the pikes again. This definitely came down to the wire, and I would definitely say it is over for France. They don't have enough to win it. If their general was still alive, I'd say there was a chance. And if they use their... Oh, yeah. There's no way. This unit alone will crush the French here. Just considering what they have, and there you have it, guys. These guys are
The battle is very much in our favor.
trying to fight, but
True and steadfast.
yeah, I think France had the perfect approach. It's just his use of pikemen was disastrous. I think the pikemen was rough, and if he used them properly, he probably should have won this battle. He did good with the artillery, firing into the big crowd. He did good with the archers supporting the infantry push. Yeah, I just think, you know, you got to be relentless, and you got to attack on multiple flanks just aggressively, and you can't really hesitate. And with the pikes, you got to make sure their pikes are down. But yeah, a great battle. You can see that they had about the same size, so it was a fair fight. I believe this was sent in by Elucanor, or it could have been Melloc Eisen. Nonetheless, thank you for this battle replay. It is so refreshing to see a Medieval 2 battle replay. If you guys have any Medieval 2 battle replays like this, don't be afraid to submit them in my Discord. And that really goes for any Total War game. You know, except for like Warhammer. I'm not going to cover Warhammer, but you know what I'm saying. Definitely send over some battle replays. Ones that I'm always looking for, if you really want one of your battles on my channel, ones I'm looking for constantly are probably Dawnless Days. Try not to put too many sub mods on it, just because I always have trouble getting those working. So just basic Dawnless Days, get some cool battles, you know, Helm's Deep, Minas Tirith, you know, anything like that, good versus evil. I'm always looking for that stuff, so don't be shy, send it my way. But I wonder, okay, yeah, so this is sent in by the English player, and you can see his kills right here. The highest amount of kills, the Retinue Longbow, not surprising. Actually, it's right here, still Retinue, not surprising at all. But yeah, that's gonna wrap it up, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this little short little Medieval 2 siege fort battle. It was a lot of fun, and I'll see you next time on the battlefield.